Imagine walking into a room and every head turns. Not because of your designer logo, but because you simply look like money. Effortless, expensive, and classy. And guess what? You didn't even have to break the bank for it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we have a guest.
Hi besties, I'm Frances Theodore and I'm so happy to be here.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, I'm so excited about this topic.
I know, you guys, honestly, it's a very interesting one. So in today's video, we're gonna be talking about how to look expensive without breaking the bank.
Yo, this point is about to be so hot.
Wear clothes that actually fit you.
I mean, I have a point, but I'm gonna wait for you to kind of like...
Okay, let me go easy on you before Frances actually... So for me, I feel like I have a couple of friends that, you know, when you try out some clothes and you guys are all trying to look like twins.
Oh, okay.
Like when you're going to the beach and you buy the same clothes in different colors, but it's the same thing. So I feel like it doesn't necessarily fit everybody, not because it's not just your style. Like some people have long torsos and some people have short torsos. So I feel like you have to know your body type to actually wear clothes that will flatter you. What necessarily looks great on your friend might not look good on you. And it's not a bad thing. It just also means that what looks good on you might not look good for your friend too either. You just have to find what works for you when it comes to your size. I'm gonna put a size chart so you can actually look at it and see where you actually fit in. So
you need to have a measuring tape. I always used to tape... I didn't want to admit this, but I used to have a eating disorder, so I was so obsessed with my body measurements. Yeah, so I always did tape like to see my measurements, but now it's crazy because now I know my measurement off the top of my head. So you need to buy a tape. Don't be obsessed about your body. Just buy a tape. Know where your boobs are, everything, so you can see the chart of if you're small, medium, large,
the shape,
4, 6, whatever. And you know, with the point of what fits you is something I don't care if it fits you or not. I mean, like right now, I know I'm wearing a tight dress, but that's because it does fit me at this moment. And
it does fit
right
you,
now, it's evening. If y'all don't know that, it's a normal time to just wear a cute dress. But like, why? I made this point one time and they almost dragged me on TikTok. But it's like, I'm still surviving. But like, why is it that at like daytime or something, I'm seeing you in a short tight dress, like a
I get what you mean.
Yeah, actually, that
ruffled does not look good.
They have like the ruffles and I just feel like
there's a time and there's a place for that.
Yeah, and it's not a good look.
It's not a good look. And sometimes I'm not guilty, but I feel like that also like plays into fitness. Like if you do actually take care of your body and you work out. I know not everybody might have the luxury to go to the gym. You can do it from your house. Actually, it's something you can do from your house. So fitness actually does help your clothes look good on you. So with the person who was wearing a dress by that time,
I don't even think it was like, I don't care if you're fit as hell. I don't care if you're fucking Serena Williams. Sorry for the F word. I just feel like certain clothes shouldn't be like, I've seen you go grocery shopping and you're wearing like, there's a particular dress. You know, there are casual short dresses. I'm very passionate about it. You can see my energy is even like,
it's right there.
But you see those ruffled ones that they have line, and it's kind of ruffled. I want to show you, but I don't want to distract it from the video. I don't want to put anyone's picture because it might be one of the
I was like a dress thing.
Yeah, it has a light material and it's like ruffled. I see a lot, you know, and I just feel like there are casual short dresses you can wear casually, you know, wear your slippers, whatever. Casual.
Do you think someone can get away with wearing a boo-boo to shop?
Yes, boo-boos are, I love boo-boos.
Yeah, because I feel like for boo-boos you can get them for
very cheap. You know, their markets are all over the place. If you stay in Lagos on Admiralty, they're always just marketplaces. They might finesse if you have an accent. So just speak pidgin
and price it.
Yes, I mean they're high-end boo-boo brands, but if it's like
something casual, something simple, something cutesy.
Yeah, I just feel like classy elegant looks go way, and that's one of the points of actually looking expensive, because no matter what you're wearing, if you do certain things, it's going to chip in it, such as those short dresses at the wrong time, or you're wearing like something your boobs are like everything is just there. I'm almost seeing your nipples, like
that's
it's just anyhow. Whenever one thing I've started working on, I like years ago, and now I feel like I'm doing it well, is before I leave my house, I look at myself, I'm like, do I feel good in what I'm wearing? Do I feel okay? I'm not just throwing things on. I say, okay, do you understand? So no matter what you have, like just try, look in the mirror. Does this pertain to who I am or who I want to be?
Exactly. I was about to say that, who I want to be, how I actually embody and carry myself. So so I feel like with the clothes thing, definitely
BBL fashion. Someone had to say it.
Someone has to say it, actually.
Someone had to say it. I do personally believe that has gone out of style. If you've done your body, which I totally support, I feel like do whatever is true. Yeah, do whatever makes you feel happy and comfortable. It looks good, damn.
But can I beg you people, please? I know. You see this list that tailors use for Ankara that they decided to wear outside.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, guys.
Especially certain tacky types.
Even to the club, guys.
Yeah.
Please. Leggings. Let's be creative. And the gym wear to the club.
I actually saw something like that before. That's a bit crazy.
It might look cute though. What is for the gym?
Let's leave it there.
Thank you. I'm gonna tell you how to smell like money, but firstly, they have to address how to get the most elegant look with your hair. For instance, what do you think?
I, for one, would always say a black hair is like what you need. It's a necessity.
For me, it depends on your facial features.
Okay.
I will definitely go with...
If you say blonde, if she says blonde, she's gonna stand outside.
I'm gonna stand outside now.
How many times are you gonna say blonde?
Blonde.
Well, how many times are you, like, let me think of the normal person, a 9 to 5 doesn't earn that much. How many times can you wear blonde hair to your office every day? It's gonna get dry.
Okay, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I will settle for like a bob black hair.
Yep.
That's what I was settled for. So I feel like if you're wearing something that is short, and I feel like you can still get away with blonde, short. Think about it.
She wanted to break your back.
Trust me, I feel like
no, because you know what's so funny, yeah? If you're trying to be on a budget and then you go for blonde hair, I feel like you most likely get a bad blonde hair, which is already a bad look.
To be fair, blonde actually does cost so much money. So, and our goal is to show you how to save your coins. In today's video, definitely I will go with Frances and agree for today that we should stick to the black.
What do you think about closures and frontals? Like, what's your...
Definitely, I'm gonna go to a 6x6. I actually buy a 6x6 because it's easier for me to just put the glue in front, put the wig, and I'm out. And I feel like you save more money when you don't install your hair every time. Absolutely. Before, like, doing your hair used to cost 15K.
Now, I would say before I moved into frontals, which actually damages your scalp, by the way.
True. You get like irritation on your scalp.
It looks good, but child, like
it's
bad for your skin. It's a lot. But I would definitely go for a good closure, like she said,
a bob, 6x6, 4x4.
Bob can never go wrong. Take to the club, take to your office, take on a trip.
I feel like that's like the most essential. The bob, long straight hair, and a pixie. Those are like the 3 ones you need. What do you think?
Pixie is just...
Not that pixie that has a fringe. Oh, please don't do that. That pixie that has a fringe.
A pixie with a fringe recently, and I
hate it.
I don't put that picture up. It was so good. I was like, I need to do this hair. It had the fringe. It was so cute.
I don't think it look like it doesn't give elegance. It doesn't give elegance.
No. It's so... Wait.
I feel like... If you have a pixie, that you can move to the side.
Yeah.
Imagine this on a coily hair. Wave, beach wave. It's not looking funny already.
Please, no pixie though. Just it had this honey blonde hair. It wasn't.
Oh my god,
exactly. And it was closure. It wasn't.
Where you are gravitating.
You know, like I said, it was step by step. I earned more money. I got honey blonde. I'm being real with y'all. Okay? It was so beautiful, and I feel like you should, when you have more, you should know the kind of color that suits you.
Exactly.
Yeah, like me, I've realized that brown is not really my color. Like brown hair. I know it's weird. People are like, no, it's but I'm like, nah. Is that I go blonde or I go black? Another essential I would say is braid. Like, I wouldn't say per se braid, like braid your hair, but I would say braided wigs because that's helped me so much. Yeah, I actually have have to. No, girl, you need to get from the right source. You need to. Yeah, this the braided wigs be
disagree with you strongly.
Not the one that's like this, so the one that's flat.
I feel like the money you're gonna use to invest in a good braided wig, I would rather you just braid your hair.
Yeah, but after like how long it's done, you have to buy attachment again, and it's expensive.
It looks tacky. I don't know how nicely I can
know
say
what? You know
it looks good on you.
You know how I'm going to do this? She's whining me. No, you know how I'm going to level this. You guys tell us in the comment section.
Okay, yeah, in the comment section.
Which you prefer? Do you think a braided wig is tacky, or you think it's a good point?
Exactly.
Let's know. So
let's know. Yeah,
we're going to be in the comments settling with
just find out. Yeah, because with your hair, braid wig.
A braid or braided wig. I support braided wig. So if you love me, support my points. Vote for me.
If you love your bank, support. If you love your bank account, support your women. And for the natural girlies, I feel like you can actually pack your hair a certain type of way,
exactly,
without any extension, and it still gives. For me, I like to center part my hair, put it to the side in a bun, just a bit of gel, and the baby hair that's still trying to grow.
I think that's actually perfect.
Yeah.
Most people do that, and you don't have to be, your hair doesn't have to be like necessarily natural.
Natural or not, you can get away with it.
I think it's a very beautiful look, and there's some things they have now that like extension.
Yeah, you can put it on the end.
Yeah, I think it's so. I feel better when my natural hair is out than all these wigs anyway. Like,
to be fair, you feel more comfortable, and it's clean.
If you're sweating, you can do like this.
That costs you nothing, actually. Okay.
Yeah, and then we're talking about what, makeup?
Yeah, makeup. So what do you?
Honestly, I feel like even when I came in and I saw your face, I was like, oh yeah, so beautiful, because I feel like less is always more.
Really?
I mean, your makeup is like makeup right now, but you can tell with the tones that it's not necessarily like, oh, I have blue eyeshadow and I have red.
Okay, I get what you mean. Like something soft. Yeah,
I feel like.
For me, I feel like I peak my facial features when I do my makeup. So I feel like I like the way my eyes look. So I tend to, you did help me with my mascara when she came in. So I like to focus on how my eyes look like and my lip. Skin work, when I'm done with my skin, I feel like you can catch me outside with a terrible brow, but you cannot catch me outside with bad skin work. Like,
she's great. Like, you do have the ability and maybe the resources, work on your skin.
Very important.
Yeah, I personally don't really like to wear makeup.
To be honest, I feel like if you do pay more attention to your skin, you wouldn't even necessarily need like makeup. Most times when I go out, I just put like mascara. Okay, there's a hack I have. There's this tint.
Makeup look?
No makeup. I have one tint. I'll probably insert that tint. That's my whole makeup when I'm going out and I just done packing my hair. So I use it for my lip. I use it for my cheeks because sometimes I can look flushed out. So just to add some color to my face, I put on my cheek, my lip, mascara, and I'm out, baby.
That's a good one, to be honest. That's a good one.
And speaking of skin work, I feel like it also like plays a role in hygiene and how you present yourself. In trying to look expensive, you definitely have to present clean, like your nails.
Yeah. Your clothes should be ironed. I learned that. I used to be like, I don't have to iron shower. But I had to learn, like, your clothes have to be ironed.
I feel like for me, because I'm not the best at ironing, if you see me outside with a rumple skirt, I'm so sorry. I want to get a steamer. So I feel like it's easier to steam than to iron. So I feel like it makes the work easier. Now, for me, I don't feel like you have to go overboard. Definitely, if you do, and
use deodorant.
Very important.
Use deodorant and
very, very important.
I have to say hack. Yeah, before you buy deodorant, smell it at the place. I know some people are like, Pastor, what the fuck? I don't buy any air freshener, deodorant, nothing without opening and. Yeah,
smell
I like that under my armpit. Yeah, smell it, because sometimes your deodorant is just not you. Like,
it actually just goes.
It just it's like.
So I feel like with the deodorant thing, I would suggest like you can also use like glycolic acid under your arm. Sometimes if you sweat a lot.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like.
Really?
Yeah, coming out, and you should be put together. Yeah.
I think that's extreme. I would never put any acid under my armpit.
I would, and it's not expensive. So I will put.
Where would someone even find it? Use your deodorant all the time. Scrub your pits. It's there for you to scrub. Do you understand? Use a good body wash. Scrub everywhere that
there are a couple of body, and I feel like for body wash, there are options available for like everybody. So just use what works for you.
Exactly. I mean, you know what's so funny? Hygiene kind of just pushes us to the perfume point you're about to speak
on. To be honest, actually, it does. It does. And for perfumes, I feel like everybody wants like a designer this, designer that, but I feel like Zara has so many options. Like I've gone to the Zara stores and I've smelled Miss Dior in a bottle that is not Miss Dior. So I'm wondering, like, for me, I feel like perfumes, if you want to look good, smell good, you don't necessarily have to buy a designer brand. There's so many options out there. I will recommend Zara. They have so many options for some of the perfumes that are so popular that we use. So for you, what would you necessarily think perfume-wise will work for you?
I think perfume-wise, I'll go more towards the smell.
Okay.
Because with perfumes, you can buy it anywhere. So it's really about how it smells to you. Whenever I smell something too sweet, it's not necessarily my vibe, but I can have that as an undertone.
Yeah, to layer it for something.
Yeah, you know I love oud perfumes. I would die on that.
Oud?
Yeah, because there are different variations.
How strong exactly as well? How strong?
Not too strong. Just I like.
I feel like there might be a line where it starts to go too strong.
No, not too strong. I always say, you know what works.
Exactly.
Everything with this point about how to look is really who you are, your personality. If you're very strong, if you have very strong, then you go for what
something
suits you. Yeah. So I would definitely say something sweet. If you're a female and you're very girly, maybe go for more vanilla smelling things. It might be nice, but at the same time, don't go for something too sweet smelling.
Some flowers, actually.
Yeah,
it's like a bouquet.
If you go too sweet,
it throws off the whole.
But if you go too strong, it might, But I would definitely go for like a sweet smelling or an oud perfume. There's so many perfume oils you can buy for like, I don't know, girl.
Like anyway,
around,
it's very random.
They even sell it, and like you smell, and you're like, oh wow, this is great. And even speaking of clothes, I would actually want to tap on colors because I think you need to have the basics.
Very black, important.
The neutral, the white, like this. Is this a bodysuit or a shirt?
It's a bodysuit.
Do you see how you can style this so many? Where did you buy it from?
Either Shein or Zara, because I
love purchase like this.
Either Shein or Zara.
Yeah, but you can see.
But I promise.
Clean.
Let's check.
Oh my God, she bought it from Balogun. I'm joking. It's from Shein. It's from Shein, and the quality looks so good.
It actually looks really good.
You can wear this with like work trousers and the blazer.
You can style this in multiple ways.
Skirt. You can wear it to the club. You can wear it to work.
You can actually wear it to the club.
Yeah, with something different. Even I wish you could see your shorts. It's so pretty. Do you understand? Look, it's okay. This is a very. I'm joking. This is a very clean girl look. Do you get what I mean? So this is what I'm talking about, the basics, the color. And the mix of it. Do you know how many
sometimes even wearing plain colors does elevate your look. I've seen myself wearing, I like colors. So when I say I like colors, I'm not throwing everything in. I do like wearing green, blue, purple, but most times I tend to color coordinate my fits to give you the so it does elevate your style when you wear plain color.
I go more for neutrals.
I am a color person.
Green. I just told my surprises to wear black because I'll wear black. So I just feel like I like the black. I like the whites. I like the neutral colors. You can go in the market.
The market is a good place to start. For my own scale of preference, I feel like if you're trying to work with a budget, market, Shein, Temu, Fashion Over. Then when you start getting like good money, you can start upping your budget a little bit to the Opolis, to the you can even buy some Nigerian made brands. Actually, people sometimes sleep on that.
But I love Nigerian
some Nigerian brands are actually they don't have basics, but there's this tie and dye I've seen that if you have a white tee, you can actually wear that different way. So I feel like there's like places that if you're interested to elevate your fashion, you start from there.
One major thing that is so important about videos like this, I would love to actually say is the way you look is how people address you. How you dress is how people address, and it's so real that one thing my mom told me since when I was very young, she told me this and it stuck with me. She said, you need money to make money. And what that necessarily is not, people don't know your bank account. Do you understand? They can't see you and notice how much. They just see you
make.
as you are. So when you look a certain way whereby you can get a pass in certain situations, it really
does
take you
help.
far.
Yeah, it does help.
You earn more money when you look like you belong. And doesn't mean that you have to do the expensive
No, you don't
brands.
actually.
Yeah, you
Sometimes
don't.
when you actually look very simple and you just present well.
Absolutely. And clean.
Yeah, just clean, present well, carry yourself well, and you're good to go.
True.
To be honest. Yeah.
Absolutely. Speaking of brands.
I think after you look good, you need a nice bag.
She clearly likes bags.
Yes, I do.
I love shoes.
Okay, so for bags, for me, I definitely think I would gravitate towards something that is structurally pleasing and creatively pleasing. So I think, which you have disagreed with me, that the Coperni bag is a beautiful bag.
Okay, so for me, right, it's not really more so the brand per se. I would say I just personally don't like shoulder bags. You know what's so funny? Because the bag I prefer classics. If like my bag collection is just classics, I mean, if you give to me something other than the classic, I will appreciate it and I'll rock it. Bags like that are more so like the ones you put on the shoulder, and that if you're a mom, I feel like that's very normal for you because you can fit so much in. If you're traveling, I actually wanted to get like a bag like that because when you're traveling, when you're traveling, I think YSL even also has that. Not mentioning brands, but just if you know, you know.
Okay.
So it has those kind of like bags that if you keep, it's like
wonky, yeah.
But you can fit in so much, and you're just like. Okay.
Put it and go. Carry on.
Like Jay-Z, like us, and I feel like I see it a lot. And for me, I would say if you want to invest in like your first bag, or you have money, or like I want to buy a bag, I don't think that's a bag that I would see on someone and be like, oh, you look expensive or you look elegant. I feel like if you have other bags and you have a certain style and it goes with the style of the moment, like you're going to the supermarket or whatever, cool. I just don't feel like it's a good investment.
All your bags cannot necessarily be like a good investment.
Investing in classics.
The fact that just creatively, they just look pleasing. Like the craft, it's not even the whole story that goes with it. Something that is structurally different. I feel like the classics, they are definitely timeless, but for something creative and so that it doesn't look like you're...
How many times can you wear that?
Well, you're here for a while. I feel like you just try something.
You're here
new.
for a while.
Yeah,
because
things in it.
I just feel like with my day-to-day, I love bags. I'm not gonna lie to you, I do love it. I don't see, some people sit down and be like, oh my god, this just came out, I want this bag. Like,
no,
I'm not like
that's
that.
not a good way to shop. Like shopping impulsively is definitely not a good way to.
I'm just saying, even with your wish list, like it's just
it changes.
That bag.
No.
I just feel like I'm more. I have my black classic bag. Oh, I have 2 black bags. I'm fine. Oh, I have a gold bag. I have a silver bag. I'm great. Oh, I have a white bag. I'm perfect. There's nothing I'll wear in this world that I cannot carry my black bag. We had an argument, like just a little bit, whereby I was speaking about the classics. I was talking about.
I love classic bags. Frances has made me to be a villain.
Because she said shoulder bags are cute. That should be the shoulder bags.
I think shoulder bags are cute. I was just saying that sometimes I don't believe in wearing classic all the time.
Yeah. No,
I feel like there's some sweet classic, some nice shoulder bags. I love the Coperni. I love the Loewe puzzle. It's the shoulder bag, but you don't like it.
You know what I would say? Because for me, right, we're not talking about the brands here, you guys. Like, I really want us to point out the fact that it's not about the brand.
It's not about the brand.
If you walk into a store and you see a bag like this, this can also be a shoulder bag. The strap can also go in to be short, so it can also be like
let me model it well.
Or a shoulder bag like this that you can't even wear in different styles. Like the styles.
No, this is not an everyday bag.
Okay, but I'm just saying, if you're going to invest in a bag, would you rather invest in a bag you can wear every day, everywhere, or you're going to invest in a bag that you can't even fit what can fit in here?
A lot, actually.
What?
A lot. My lip gloss. In fact, my 2 hands if I put it.
Your lip gloss.
My hairbrush, my perfume. Yes, perfumes have entered this bag.
And then what else?
What else do I even put
If you put
in?
your house key, your car key inside,
It will enter.
My car key can't fit there, bitch. You hold down all of this. I like a cute key. I mean, cutie.
But for me, I feel like a lot can go into this bag. Definitely, I wouldn't say buy this as your first bag. I will say buy a simple black
that
or
you can...
brown bag for starters. You can buy anything shaped like this works. But after a while,
you guys. By the way, she's playing both sides
because
I
said
that she was gonna pick this, and without
because I'm saying the classes are needed, but at some point I need something that has a different structure to express how I want my look to come out. Sometimes the classic doesn't do it for me.
In fact, Jill, if I buy envelope before you buy this bag,
you want the classics.
Yeah,
I feel like after you get the classics, I'll ask my question. Frances is gonna ask her question. Now, once you're done buying your classic, do you think buying a bag that has other structures to add to your wardrobe is a yes? What would your question be? Okay, your
Here's
question.
my question. Would you rather go for a trendy bag that goes out of style within years, which will not even reach 3 years, or you rather go for a classic with your money? That's my question.
Okay, that's her question.
Enough said. I should be a lawyer. Yo, book me. Law school next year. Mark my words.
Mark my words.
Mark my words.
There.
You know, one thing I actually wanted to speak about is accessories. I love.
Oh, I love
accessories. Don't you love me buying me accessories? Okay.
Like it brings the look together. Like after all, you put your dress together, put what fits together. The accessory actually.
What do you think is a necessity with accessories?
Gold, simple gold.
We agree on something. My heart was like this.
You're scared for a moment. No, for me, I feel like simple gold. It doesn't even have to, just something.
You can get like very, honestly, like I got the set of rings. I'm not wearing them today, but I got the set of rings and some necklaces from Temu, and they were very cheap.
Shein, Temu, they do have actually like good.
It will fade after some time. Don't wash your hands.
It definitely will fade after a while.
No sweats, no perfume on it, but like it does give you that.
It brings the look out together.
It does. I would say earrings. I do used to love earrings when I was younger. Funny thing, I hated it. Earrings, it brings out your eyes, it brings out your face. You get just. I like studs. I just see me wearing studs. That's my shit.
Well,
are you
for
wearing earrings?
me,
Can I see?
I don't necessarily. You wouldn't catch me wearing different earrings because clip-ons. I don't have my ear pierced, so I haven't pierced them till now. I know. So most times I feel like I just put it to.
Sorry, no, don't move away from me. How are you? What? How?
My mom didn't do it, so I decided to just keep it.
That's kind of sexy. I don't know. It's different.
Well, for me, I just technically just wear something simple. The studs, I do agree because I do have some little clip-on studs that I put on and I put on and just wear with anything. So in my collection of earrings, I feel like I have just 5: a stud, this, and a rosy kind of earring in gold. So those are like things I tend to go back and forth with. You wouldn't catch me wearing something heavy because I can't even carry it.
I love bracelets. I feel like honestly with accessories, let's keep it on ears, neck, hands, and you know, I said this one time and people were like, but honestly that anklet thing gotta go. It's cute sometimes, but like you know those dancers that have bead on their feet that like we get it. Do you understand? I feel like sometimes it's cute, like when you take a picture of your feet, maybe if you do that.
It necessarily with that is not a necessity, to be honest.
It's not classy. I think that's the point where I'm heading at. It's not really a classy.
If you're trying to look expensive, clean,
I don't think
I wouldn't recommend.
Just simple, keep it simple. Buy your accessories. They're very cheap ones. You already know the hack when it comes to that. Let's just not act like you don't know. You know where to get it. Exactly. So
you know where to get it.
Keep it simple, keep it clean, keep it gold. If some people actually, silver looks really good on some people. It actually does. I like gold personally because I feel like it looks good on me. But goddamn, you see me in silver, honey, you're gonna ask me to be your wife. And I'd rather you wear your Temu gold or any gold you see in the market and you just look simple, cute. Like even your neck piece is so cute. So even some piece without the pendant, like might look more classy and clean.
Like if silver is your color, go with silver. But mostly gold does definitely like bring out the fit more. They're very, very basic, but you can sometimes go chunky, go slim, as long as you put things together, I'll put some reference for you to see what we're talking about. And like sometimes even layering of gold pieces, different pieces, elevates the look. So keep it simple
and elegant.
And elegant.
Into shoes, what I would consider bad shoes is if your toes are coming out of your shoe, or if your shoe is like just not, it doesn't look comfortable. You don't have to always wear like heels. To shoes, I always choose comfort. With anything, my clothing, everything is always comfort for me. And I feel like I love heels. They're comfortable to me. And I think basics, black heels, open toes.
I love black heels.
Yeah.
Open toes I can do.
Slippers.
Open toes.
Slippers. Lagos. Better buy slippers. Don't buy slippers. So don't let anybody. I love my slippers. Oh my gosh, I love my slippers. So you know, people love Crocs. I do not under. If you want to work with me, please call me up. But like, I feel like
it's a hit or miss for me.
Yeah, this is comfortable, but maybe because I've never owned Crocs before.
I've tried it. I've tried Crocs. It throws my look off. It might be good. It just throws my look off.
You're going for errands. Some people travel in Crocs. Funny thing.
I know some people who travel in Crocs. I think about my man. No man of me is gonna be wearing Crocs. Not on my watch.
They have money. Those Crocs wearers.
They have money.
Look down on them.
Looking down on them.
Don't look down on them.
Looking down on them.
Because like I feel like with shoes, comfort goes a long way.
Yeah, I feel like Crocs works for some people.
Yeah, but that's on casual days. Yeah, if you're a girl, you know, if you're a guy. Nice sandals. People like flat sandals. I don't even think guys should wear Crocs. I'm sorry how they are going to take it, but I don't think. Well, if you see, as you're saying this now, if it's the LV Crocs or this thing.
Funny thing, I wouldn't even wear an LV Crocs.
If my guy is wearing it,
take it off. Please.
Why? The covered sole it's like they call them mules.
He's dating me now. They look nice to you.
I don't mind. Honestly, like if I like you, just
if you like me, don't wear Crocs. You can talk to fans.
Yeah, I don't like. You can get Crocs.
Avoid me
while you're buying the Crocs. Like
you want him to buy a Kelly with his Crocs.
See, you know what's so funny about like simplicity? Yeah.
Why can't you just wear something else?
Simplicity goes a long way. I'm telling you.
And you feel like Crocs with the holes is this simple.
Okay. I don't even know if it's but if you see a guy in like a black t-shirt, plain black t-shirt.
I like plain colors, so I feel like you
wearing Crocs, black Crocs, and he's just walking. And he comes talk to you and say, hey, how are you? First
of all, I'm more of a speech person. I like how you present. I'm probably going to judge you already from your Crocs, but not too badly. Like, I want to hear you speak and have a conversation. So I feel like with fashion, you can change it. But with presentation, that's who you are. And I'd rather you be your authentic self than...
Yeah.
But to wrap up this video, I'm going to give you some do's and don'ts. For me, I will definitely say avoid any harsh chemical on your face because it's a very tender area. Don't do organics on your face. It's harsh. I don't need to further explain why you shouldn't do it. If you do it, you find out, but don't do it. A do, either gender, having a clean manicure is a do for me. It's a necessity before you start shopping for anything.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so clean it up, please. It's on to you.
So my do, I would say stick to the classics, stick to the basics. That's the colors, the patterns. Like she said as well, know what fits you. It goes a long way. When you know your style, you kind of know how to like, you know, see yourself and evolve. Another do I would say is, you know, your hygiene is so important. Use deodorant, shower as much as you can, brush as much as you can. Trust me, it goes a long way. Like brush 4 times a day if you have to. I do. Don't, I would say, you know, like you said, actually, don't do trendy stuff. Shy away from trendy. It's okay if you have enough to get it at the moment, but you can't necessarily wear trendy stuff
all the time. Every time there's always something new.
Yeah, exactly. And then also, I would say go for a clean and like expensive look. Your monotone is very important. So know your color pattern and just wear like, you know, nice colors, basics. You don't have to do too much. If your red is your favorite color, you don't have to wear it every day. So we've come to the end of this video. Thank you guys for sticking up with us. Tell them to subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe to my channel.
And then bye besties.
Bye my cupcakes.
Oh, that's so cute. Bye.